Welcome back, everyone. In this chapter, we will talk about images, how are images downloaded, and how to communicate with the Docker Hub using either Docker or Podman. Let me start saying what an image is. An image is just a set of instructions on how a container must be built by the Docker engine or by Podman. We will talk a bit more about that in the next chapters, and even you will be able to do your own images. But for now, the objective is to learn how to pull images. There are many images available in the Docker Hub. Some of them are provided by some famous organizations, as Ubuntu, as Python, you name it. Other ones are from individuals. We will use one as an example from an individual. That is Matthew. He did the original version of this tutorial. So let's move on. The first exercise will be how to use Podman to pull an image. I have been saying Docker Hub, however we will use Podman. The good news is that both Docker and Podman use the Open Container Initiative, so it means that the images work with both tools. Podman can pull and run images from Docker Hub. And even by default, Podman pull gets the images from Docker Hub if a registry is not specified in the command line. There are many different repositories for images. Even some institutions have their own. However, we will use Docker Hub because it's open and it's available for everyone. Okay, as a first exercise, let's use Podman pull to get the image provided by Matthew. Intro to Docker. So this will search on the Docker Hub for the image, and it will copy the different layers of the image into our machine. This may take a while depending on your connection. So let me say in the meantime that you may get some errors, like for example that you are not able to connect to Podman or to Docker. And if this happens in a machine using macOS or Windows, please remember that you need to execute Docker Desktop or Podman Desktop in order to use these tools, because you need this additional layer that will virtualize the Linux kernel. So let's wait for a bit more until the image is downloaded, and we will continue. And once this is done, we can use Podman images to list all the images that are available in our computer. For now, we have only one, that is the image from Matthew into Docker. And you can see that this has different information, like a tag. This is just to name different versions of the same image. The image ID, when was created, and the size of the image. You can filter if you have many different ones. If I want to get information about this particular one, I can do Podman images and explicitly say I want information about this image. It will give me the same information. Or more explicitly, I can use Podman images -filter reference and provide reference, in this case the name of the image, and I will get the information as well. Just to say a bit more about the tag, there are different versions of the image that is being provided. In this case, it's just the latest, but for example, if you look at the images provided by Debian, by Ubuntu, by Python, the tag will specify you what is the version that is being downloaded or is being is being pulled from the repository. So for example, we can do Podman pull Debian buster, and this will pull the image with the tag that we just specify. So while this happens, we can take a look at the repository of the Debian images and look at all the different tags that are available. In particular, we just downloaded one of the versions that it's provided by Debian. So if we list again, Podman images shows me now that I had two images in my computer. One is the image provided by Debian, the other is the image provided by Matthew. Okay, as an exercise, please search for the image of Python 3.9 Slim, and then pull that image and list all the Python images that are in your computer. You will have to browse the official Python image space to find the available tags and read about the different variants. And also, please specify the Slim. The solution is available in the page. Before looking at that, please try to do it by yourself.